Pretty stoked about this one. This is the Timekettle W4 Pro. This is like the 5th or 6th generation of these. These are the AI interpreter earbuds. So there's actually a live translation on audio and video. Supports currently right now 40+ online languages. You're going to get 95% accuracy. It has 6 hours worth of continuous translation. This will work in real-time translation playback, but also phone call and online meeting translation. It will also do offline translation as well. So we're going to jump into everything here. Again, this is by Timekettle. You can see right here, you can visit more at timekettle.co, but let's jump in right now. Okay, so here's what's in the box. You've got all of your instruction manual and agreements in here. You actually have your charger and everything here. So these are beautifully made, right? This is a hard metal. This goes together almost like basically a sandwich to charge these. And so it's going to look something like this. We're going to take off this right here. Look all the way around. I almost don't even want to touch it because I don't want to get my fingerprints on it. It's a USB-C. I can see that already, and I'm assuming that the cord is going to be right in here. So we're going to open this. And we've got a USB to USB-C. So there's our USB-C. Here's our USB. Pull this around here. So the cord's going to be about 2 feet in length here. And we're going to close this back up and give you a closer look at this by itself. Really well made, very clean. And as we pull this off, there's magnets here, and we have it labeled already. You can see right here we have an R for the right ear and an L for the left ear. And again, these just fit right in together. There is a magnetic piece right there. So you'll notice when it's opened that that little green LED light comes on. And these just sit right in here. We do have one sticker in here for the charging base, so we're going to take that off. Take the right one off. And then you're also going to have a little sticker here so that these can charge on the charging base. And on each earpiece, you'll see that you've got an L there. And there's a little LED blinking showing right here that it's charging. So we'll show you more when we jump into it, but I wanted to show you this. First of all, just how clean this is. This fits together just like this, super portable, can fit in a backpack. Let's go into the documentation and see what we've got here. There's quite a bit of things. So W4 Pro, that's the version that we're talking about. Different languages here, frequently asked questions. These are kind of foldable, so it tells you basically everything that's coming in. So there's a quick start guide right here. So I just wanted to show you that. You can scan the app right here and go through. Now, for those of you that have never used one of these before, you can actually do live translations straight from a mobile device, straight from a video conferencing tool, and live just talking person to person. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and walk through a demo with you where I have some text coming from the computer and going that route to get the live translation. And I'm going to try and see if I can record the speaker so you can hear it. I might not be able to, but we'll see what that looks like. So this is everything that comes in the box. You've got a charger, your device, and all the paperwork. Just so here I've got the AI interpreter earbuds, the W4 Pros from Timekettle. I've actually got them on, and they are over the ear. And so you're going to have mics on the outside. They're going to pick up people speaking or separate audio. And so I just wanted to show you a little bit of a view of what they look like. So from the front and the profile, they do wrap around the back of the ear here for support. And it's pretty much like one size fits all. You could tuck them in, right? But they're not meant to go in the ear. And so what we're going to do now is I'm actually going to jump into the app and show you how to manage everything in the app. The app works with both Android and Apple devices. So you would just download that by scanning the QR code that comes in the box, and you should be good to go. So we've downloaded the Timekettle app. You can use this on iPhone or Android. And we're going to pick the device that we have. So we have the W4 Pro here. We just unboxed it. So we're going to click here. And we're going to allow it to send notifications, different things like that. And you'll see that these are both charging as an example. And we're going to make sure that we connect to the device. And let's see, we're going to add new Timekettle W4 Pro right there. I actually have them in my ear right now, so I'm just waiting to hear that little kind of ding or chime to let you know that they are connected. So once we are connected, there's going to be a sound in the ear, and now I've got them connected to Bluetooth. So we're going to go back to the app. They're connected. And so we're going to upgrade them, and then I'll cut the video after the upgrade and kind of walk you back and show you kind of what this looks like when you're in there. So once you're in the app, you have a lot of different things. We're actually going to walk through the one-on-one translation. So when I click one-on-one, what you're going to do is I am going to speak English to one earbud, and I've selected the other person, which is my wife, to speak Portuguese. She should be able to hear Portuguese on her end. Are you hearing Portuguese? Yes. Okay. And a couple of things that you'll notice about the app is that not only is it recording the audio, but it's also recording the text, and you can see that on the screen. So,
Bom dia, como está?
My name is Spencer. It's nice to meet you.
Nos vamos a la biblioteca.
Yes, I went to the library, and we got books for the kids. That was on Saturday. So you can see there that we've selected the language and kind of switched it back and forth. That's the one-on-one version. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do the listen and play version. So it's actually going to ask you to record audio and different things like that. So I'm going to click on allow, and the phone is recording others' voices. So we're going to change that to Portuguese. And as I keep talking, you can see on the screen that the Portuguese will go into the left ear when I'm speaking. So you'll see that this is one of the options.
The Portuguese will go into the left ear.
And it will then
When
flip
I'm
back
speaking,
in
so you see
English.
there, this is one of the
Let's
options.
switch it. Okay, one more time. Now that you're speaking, go ahead.
Nos vamos celebrar Halloween a próxima semana.
Mais uma vez, agora que você está falando. Vá em frente.
So she was speaking Portuguese, and it then came to me. So you have the option to change it back and forth with multiple languages. You can also do media translation. So as you see, all of these other apps that you have access to, you have YouTube, you have Zoom, you have WhatsApp, you have Teams, you have MSN Messenger, you have Facebook Messenger, you have Google Chat. So you can do all of those devices. When I click on that, audio from other apps, we could go in and go ahead and change to all of these different languages here. And you'll notice that it not only has different languages, but it has dialects. So when we go to English, we have all of the different accents there from United Kingdom, Ireland, USA, Canada. When we go to French, we have French that's from France, French that's from Canada. When we went Portuguese, we had Portugal and Brazil. Spanish, we're going to have multiple dialects from countries in South America, but then also Spain and Europe. So you have a lot of different options when you're using this device. And you'll see all of the time there. It tells me right here on the left and the right how much time I have left. If I wanted to do offline translation, I could just click here and enable that there. We can also discover new things, different Bluetooth in the house that I can connect to other devices. And then we also have the AI portion. The AI portion is where you can go through and get AI summary of meetings, human-like voices. You can even have tutors, and we can actually copy text right in here and enter the text, and it will translate that using AI. When we go to me, you can see here that we have all of our different options here, product encyclopedia. We can do chat. You can have coupons, you can contact, you can change the settings. This is obviously going to show you what version of the app that you're on, how much storage space you have left in the app itself, and then you can go in and do account settings and different things like that. So overall, this really cool moment, right, where my wife is speaking Portuguese, which she learned how to speak there when she lived there for a couple years. And then I was listening in English. I could speak English and it would come to her in Portuguese. So we don't have any other languages in the house currently. Well, at least any of my kids speak it well enough. So overall, for the Timekettle, super easy to install, super easy to use. The instructions are super easy. You can see that in the app. It just tells you exactly what to do. It tells you which earbud to give to which person, depending on what they're doing. It comes together in this super awesome case that, again, charges with a USB to USB-C. And the download was super easy. You just scan the app, and you're good to go. This is going to be great for anybody that travels for business. I think some of you already know this. I work in education, so we have kids that speak multiple languages that come to our school. Some of them which are on Google Translate and some of those other tools, some of them which are not, which is, you know, kind of frustrating at times. So the nice thing, again, I'm just going to hit some key points before we finish up, because I want to make sure that I give this the due respect that it deserves. So some of the things that I don't want to miss. The media translation, right, is you can stay connected with the Bluetooth, and you're in about a 3-second delay. So if I'm speaking English, it's going through the earbuds into the other person, and you've got about a 3-second delay, which is huge, right? That's not a massive time frame. It's enough that it goes through. And I think I showed you in the app as well that not only are you going to get the audio translation, but you're going to get the text translation as well in the app, so you can see that. You can also download text from other documents and put that in. The battery life is really, really good. I showed you that in the app. It gives you kind of a countdown of how much you have left in your app. And the no in-ear design makes sharing easy and basically hygienic, so you're not shoving things in your ear. It's just resting on the outside of the ear. Super easy to kind of get that conversation going. And when we talk about the languages and that AI tool of, you know, basically translating for us, giving us the text as well as the audio, is not only do we have the 40 languages, but we have a bunch of different dialects from different countries. So when we showed you in the app, for example, my wife was speaking Portuguese from Portugal, which is a little bit different than Brazilian Portuguese. Overall, 5 out of 5.